Okay then, we should be live. Hello, hello, and good evening to you all, my lads, lasses, non-binary compasses. It is I, Captain Steel 379, on the microphone once again. It's the 13th of November 2024, and tonight we are back with more PTCGL. Now, before we get started, let's drop links to both the Discord and the YouTube in the chat. There we go. And there we go. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., as well as interact with an amazing audience, you know exactly where to find us on that Discord server. And if you want to go back in time and watch a bunch of old Captain Steel cringe, from Warframe to PTCGO to the Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke, Pokemon Legends Arceus, as well as a few other bits and pieces too, you know exactly where to find us on that YouTube channel. It is very good to see you all again. It really is. Right then, right at the moment. So what's on the agenda for tonight, okay? What's on the agenda for tonight? We're going to be playing some Archaludon to start off with, and then we're going to construct Alolan Exeggutor EX, because it does look like an extremely fun card, especially with some of the text you can throw in there.
I'm a number one!
I'm a number one! Thank you very much, Toby the Gay! Hello, hello, and good evening. Hope you're doing well. But where was I? Oh yes, so we're going to play Archaludon to start off with. We're going to build Alolan Exeggutor because that looks hilarious. And then we're going to finish off the evening with some Goldengo EX. So, the one thing I am going to do, and I am doing this on the stream, is I was doing a few extra test games with Archaludon earlier.
Have a rotten day!
Have a rotten day. Thank you very much, Spilled River. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Right, so as I was saying, look, don't get me wrong. I love Generation 5. It is one of my absolute favourites, and I absolutely adore Kling Clang. However, I have to say that in testing, Kling Clang is kind of the weak link in this entire thing. I'm thinking we could exchange Kling Clang for a copy of Energy Retrieval, and it would be significantly better. Would genuinely be significantly better. However, I will tell you the hilarious thing that did happen during testing. I was fighting a Charizard EX deck. They attacked quite... They attacked into... Sorry, I'm chuckling a bit too much there. They attacked into Archaludon with a Hero's Cape on, took it to like 310, 320 damage or something, and then I was able to one-shot with with Raging Hammer right back. It was funny as all hell. It was genuinely funny as all hell. So yeah, there you go. The only change I've now made to Archaludon EX is I've replaced Kling Clang with an Energy Retrieval, because sometimes, as much as it's a great ability, Assembly Alloy doesn't cut it. So, yeah, one copy Energy Retrieval just to get stuff back. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's go ahead, stick some music on. We'll go for the Oleana theme from Pokemon Sword. Oh no, I think that's the version from Pokemon Masters EX, isn't it? And also, where are you, Archal? There you go. And let's hit up the ranked ladder. What the hell is this? How are you live for 2 minutes and say to finish the evening? Yeah. Recent circumstances, I've got to start streams off straight away. Basically, that's, And that's gently how I'm putting it. Okay, so who we start? Okay, got to start off with the Clefairy in the active, and we'll also put the Pteralodon down on the bench if the game will let me. Thank you very much. There we go. Oh, that isn't good. Oh, and the fact we go... well, we do start second. I mean, we do start second. That's at least something. Buddy. This will be Charmander, probably. Terapagos combined with Dusclops and Dusknoir. What do you mean? Oh, there it is. I was just about to say, I did drop a message down. Oh! It's not Terapagos. Interesting. Okay. You have my attention. Okay, we're going to nest ball for Greninja. So we've got 2 Duraludon down. We've got Greninja. We're going to Ultra Ball away the other Ultra Ball and Professor Tera. We're going to grab a hold of a Purloin here. I should have scouted the entire deck, to be fair. And then we're going to Grasping draw 6 more cards into hand. Does not help us in the slightest. Ooh, ooh, that's not good. There you go. Drink Freak, hello, hello. Drink Freak 2, actually. What happened to the first one? Terrible joke. I do apologise. Let's have a look, see. Start off, not end off. Yeah, we're ending off the evening playing Golden Go, but we're starting off playing Archaludon. Oh, Technical Machine Evolution, okay. So now the big question becomes, which of the evolutions is my opponent going to be using? Okay, so they found Babbarrel. Vaporeon? Could be Vaporeon. The thing is, it could be all 3. It could genuinely be all 3 of the Cantonian evolutions because they all use the same 3 energy, but it's going to be Sylveon. And they are getting Dusknoir out next turn thanks to Dusclops. Okay, so Angelite could be a problem. Choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, shuffle those into the okay, so it has to specifically be benched. Thank heavens for that. Heavy Ball here. Relicanth or Duraludon. Well, considering we've already got Duraludon set up, we're going to stick Relicanth down. Stick that down there. Oh, oof. I don't need to put down the practice studio in this matchup. I really do not. So we're going to conceal cards away 1 basic energy for now. Registeel. Oof. Okay. Attached to Duraludon. Professor's Research. That's fine, actually. That's actually spectacular. That's exactly what I needed, because we Dusk Ball for Archaludon here. And then we can put the Hero's Cape on the thing, too. 160. Nope, that also won't help out my opponent. Fine. And there's 2 in the disc. Yes, there is. Cool. Right, so we just evolved Duraludon to Archaludon. Assembly Alloy 1 and 2. Put them both onto Archaludon. Hero's Cape to the Arch, giving it 400 hit points, free retreat the Cleffer, and then we just Metal Defender, taking out the Duskull, and there we go. Choose a prize card. Go for number 3. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Gets us the other Duraludon at least. That's something. Let's have a look. See, doing great, thank you. The first Drink Freak we don't talk about. But forced me to watch 6 spots. 6 spot? How is Twitch making millions? VHT? VHT? Forced me to watch 6 spots. Sorry, as I say, when needs must and everything. Espeon. Okay, they do get access to Psybolt. Ooh, Paralysis. Could be a problem. Crispin, great card to see. I think they could be going for the Angelite here. I can't see them doing Magical Charm. Magical Charm doesn't even 2-shot with the Hero's Cape attached. And they've Prime Catcher. If my opponent plays Prime Catcher and forces Archaludon back into the deck, ooh, that could be a problem. It is... Okay, double water. Choose your opponent's bench Pokemon, shuffle them all into your opponent's deck. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Magical Charm, 160. I could do with the boss's orders, I'm not going to lie. I would like to find boss's orders, and I will tell you the reason. The reason being, Dust Noir. A combination Dust Noir... I mean, we don't... Oh, wow, we don't even take out the Sylveon. Wow! Game, I'm having to think. Shut the hell up. What else is in the prizes here? Shark Boss Archaludon. Okay. I might have to Turo here. Get back the Archaludon, get rid of the hero's cape. I got no guarantee otherwise. I have to. I need to Turo. Which was a mistake because... Oh, it was a mistake. That was a mistake. Or is it? Takes 100... yeah, no, it is. It is. Oh, bugger it. Didn't think that one through, did I? Okay, put back one Turo and the Iono. Wait, what? During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon! Oh! Okay. I didn't realise that. I thought it was this Pokemon took 100 less damage. Nope. Okay. That's why you need to read the cards. Archaludon deck versus Sylveon. Yeah, the weakness is an absolute killer. They've got double Bibarel in play, and they can also still Cursed Blast here. They could go into Espeon and do Psybolt, maybe. They do have the it active. It's also weakness. Yeah, no. Okay, so they are going for the Curse Blast. What are they taking out? It could be the Relicanth. No, it's the other Duraludon. Okay. I'll be honest, it's not what I would have picked. I would have picked something a bit more useful, like the Relicanth, the Purloin, the Radiant Greninja. But that's just me personally. Because Purloin can still evolve into Liepard and, you know, give me another draw engine. Radiant Greninja is still a draw engine. Industrious for 2. I think they're digging for a switching card of some sort. That'll be my guess. Night Stretcher Sylveon? No, the Water Energy. If they still have manual attachment, do they? Took a prize, knocked out. No, they attached. Okay, that's right. Okay, so they did attach this turn. They have to find a switch or an escape board. I am kind of happy they didn't give Fan Rotom free retreat, but the fact that they have given it free retreat in the past and haven't done it again is a little irritating for people, I will admit. Oh, God, what a card. Roxanne? Well, that's not helpful, is it? Super Rod. Obviously, they're going to put the Sylveon back. They know that I cannot take out Sylveon in one hit if Magical Charm goes up. They have to know that. Sparkling Crystal as the A-Spec choice makes sense. Counter Catcher. Purloin? Ooh, yeah, it's got to be Purloin. The thing is, it doesn't matter between Radiant Greninja or Purloin. It's still the same 1 retreat cost. Top deck Lipad. No, Power Pad. Okay. You know what? I'm more than happy just to say, take a turn off. Now, knowing my luck, my opponent's going to be able to find everything they need to power up this Eevee. Man, that Roxanne has rocked us. No pun intended. Every pun intended. Every pun intended. But, oof, good grief. Again, my opponent does have access to double Industrious. They have access to Crispin, so they can attach to an Eevee. Which they have done. Industrious for 2. Did they find the Sylveon? Did they find a switch? No, they didn't. Okay. Iono. Oof. Actually, Iono doesn't... It could help. Okay? It's going to be a better hand than what we've got. God, I love it when I'm right. So here we go. Trade. Away the Nest Ball. Concealed cards, away the basic metal energy. Okay, so we got Professor's Research for the next turn. You may be wondering why I didn't just go into Archaludon. Good question. I mean, simple. They have to boss or they have to... Oh no, they're gonna... Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, chat. That was the completely incorrect thing to do. That is what we like to call a great big goddamn oopsie. How many Duraludon do we still have in play, by the way? Okay, so there's still 3. I need to put 3 Duraludon into play at all times in order to even think about this. I won't deny, chat, that has to be one of the silliest things I've done for a while. I just completely blanked on the second attack. Buddy gets him another Eevee. Oh, that was indeed my phone. For a Duskull, yep, there we go. They're setting up the loop again. Yep, there's Angelite. They're gonna get rid of it. They're gonna get rid of Archaludon, but then and Cleffa. Okay. There's no way we can win this turn. Okay, all I can do here is just Professor's Research and dig. That is not what we needed to see. We can conceal cards here. 2 Night Stretcher. It gives us 1. Ultra Ball gives us 2. We'll trade away the Iona. I should have done the Ultra Ball first. Oopsie. Yep, should have done Ultra Ball first. Get rid of Heavy Ball. Get rid of 1 Archaludon at this point. And then keep the energy in hand. Counter Catcher out the Duraludon. Okay. So are they going to Magical Charm? Or do they have the rare Candy Dust Noir in hand? They attach to the barrel, which is interesting. Gets rid of... Now, okay. That could have been problematic. Again, I don't understand why you'd be attaching to the Espeon, but fine. They could Magical Charm. That would be a problem. Yeah, Magical Charm here would be a problem. Agalite to get rid of Lipard and Radiant Greninja could also be a problem. They have Ultra Ball. They didn't get anything. They've got the second Industrious. They are running out of cards, though. If we can survive, we might be able to deck them out. Arven gets some rare candy. They've got the Dusk Noir. They take out the Duraludon in the active spot. No, they take it out on the bench. Yeah, they're going to Magical Charm me. Jock. Damn it. Yeah, they're about to use Magical Charm. Down goes Monkey Dory. That's fine. Yeah, there goes Magical Charm. We can't take it out. We can use the second Night Stretcher and get back one Duraludon. Put the Relicanth up the front. We are really up the creek without a paddle here. Grab our Duraludon, grab the Hero's Cape, grab just the energy. We don't need Practice Studio at this point. Play the Stretcher, get Duraludon. Okay, we're going to trade away first. We're going to trade away the Jacques. And we can, unless the next two cards are what I hope they are, and they're not. This is our only hope. We need to hope that Duraludon stays in the active spot. Okay? We need to hope that he does. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay, that's fine. Heads gets rid of the energy, that's fine. We don't care about that. They can't do too many Industrious here. If they go too hard with the Industrious... Okay, so the heal up. We still... Yep, we just... there's a couple cards here I don't want to see. There are a couple cards here I do not want to see. And that's it, we win. We win! Woohoo! Oh! I'm not going to lie, chat. I was very frightened. I was very frightened there. As soon as I made that mistake by leaving Archaludon on the bench, that was it. It was just a case of I made it 100 times harder for myself. But there we go. Metal Defender. Defend the metal. And there it is. Seriously though, what a goddamn deck. What a deck! Using Dusk Noir to force me into really bad positions, and then Agalite always, always as a threat. Good grief. Okay, one more win and we get up to the Umbreon tier. This is what... Okay, now you may be wondering, Steel, you've never done this much ranked before. What gives? They've changed the ranking system. You no longer lose points for losing or like conceding if you know you're going to lose, etc, etc. You lose no points. So all you do is gain and gain and gain and gain and gain. That just pushes me to, you know, want to play casual, move up the ladder and get all of these delicious rewards. It's like, why wouldn't I want to do that? What's the point of putting in so much effort if all you're going to get up to is halfway up the ladder? Thank you very much, Drink Free. Right, well, let's do one more with Archaludon. Okay, let's do one more with Archaludon. Or, in fact, let me modify that. Let's get one more win with Archaludon. And then we can... oh god, this could be Seveledge. This actually could be Seveledge. Please let me go, for fuck's sake. This is gonna be Seveledge. We can't knock it out in one go. And because we can't, they're just gonna absolutely bowl us over with sheer power. Weakness doesn't even matter if you can hit 300 in the end of turn 4 in the first place. Okay, at least we're starting off with the Radiant Greninja. I'd rather start off with the Greninja. At least then it takes them just that little bit of extra effort to knock it out. I would have to hope my opponent starts with nothing but a baby Pokemon or a Joltik, and that's it. Now, again, I'm assuming, based on their sleeves, it's going to be Seveledge. I could be completely wrong. They could just like Charmander, and I look like a complete ass. 100% that could absolutely be the case. But we'll see. But we'll see. Squawkabilly tells me nothing. Absolutely zero nothing. Okay, it's Gouging Fire. So I was wrong. I mean, halfway. I'm gonna give myself 0.5 of a point for that, because they are playing a fire deck. They get rid of the Judge, which they can't play on turn 1, to be fair. We do need to find a second Duraludon. Okay? We need to find a second Duraludon. Bravery Charm is a pain in the neck, to be fair. They've still got access to Squawk and Seize. It would have to be a... No, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. Even if the next 2 cards in their hand are spectacular, they're going to Squawk and Seize right here. Seeing the Ultra Ball proves it. They're going to Ultra Ball for... God, what actually got... Oh, Radiant Greninja, of course. Of course, because they want to get the Stadium War one with Magma Basin. Here comes the Squawk and Seize. There it is. Last 2 cards are Switch and Boss's Orders. Seeing Boss's Orders fuck off is nice. Again, there is a reason why I have registered my my streams as 18+, because I am not going to apologise for swearing. Earthen Vessel and the Magma Basin, that Gouging Fire is ready to attack in the next turn. As I said, we need another... We do need another Duraludon. Ideally... ready to go. Ideally we do. Attached to the Squawkabilly, Magma Basin to Gouging Fire. It's the only Pokemon you can do it to. This could be the version with Monkey Dory. This could be the version with the Monkey Dory. So just a couple of Darkness Energies, and then down comes Entei. Are you going to retreat into Entei? Is a good question. Yes, they are, because they're fleet-footed. Because they're fleet-footed. It's like, what the hell are you waiting for, man? Come on. I must admit, this is... Okay, down comes a second gouging fire. Minus 40 to 40. Nope, we still can't take it out. Damn. So yeah, as I say, 2 Duraludon at any one time is definitely going to have to be our main course of action, and we do indeed need Archaludon to lift its weight a lot. Let's see what's in the prizes first. Second Duraludon, there it is. So 1 Archaludon is prized. We've got Roseanne backup, 2 copies of research. That's not fair. That's not fun. Thank you very much. We can concealed cards here. Live Pod, Practice Studio. I mean, Practice Studio would bump the Magma Basin early. So it does force them. I wish we'd have pulled that as a Purloin. Yes, I'm going to have to sacrifice I do need to sacrifice Duraludon here. We power pad back the Turo. Look, it's not what I wanted to do. Of course it isn't. However, I kinda didn't have a choice. I had to draw more cards. Okay, I had to draw more cards there. I also had to bump their stadium with the practice studio to try and stop them from Magma Basoning. Why do I open my fat fucking mouth? Why did I have to open my goddamn fat mouth? They're going to have a switch. Of course they're going to have a switch. They're going to build up the gouging fire. Thankfully, they do have to Blaze Blitz. Okay? They do have to Blaze Blitz. At the very least here. They have to overkill. Show me the monk. It's Delphox. Delphox, I mean... Yes and no can be a problem. Oh, they're building up the Delphox. Obviously getting ready for subsequent turns. Okay, so the second we put down Purloin, so yeah, the second we put down Purloin, that's... Oh, God. Well, at least now we know the A-Spec. It's Secret Box. So one of the cards will be Switch. The supporter I can see being Professor's Research. What was the other thing they can grab? They shouldn't grab anything else. It should just be... It should just be the Professor's Research and the Switch. Maybe. Oh, get Bravery Charm. They'll grab Bravery Charm for another one of the Gouging Fire. Forest Seal Stone. For the Delphox. Professor Sada's Vitality, of course. I forgot about that completely. So my big question would be, now, what would they Forest Seal Stone for? Sada is their support for the turn. Well, we're just about to find out. Yeah, Secret Box gets you an item... Was it? Yeah, an item card, a tool card, a supporter card, and a stadium card. Right. Two energies are already in the discard pile for Archaludon. So depending on what happens, it's got to be a switch. I would absolutely be surprised if it is not a switch, or if they don't have, or if they have the switch already, a fire energy to go into gouging fire. It had jet energy. Okay, close enough. You know what? Close enough. Yeah, touch overkill if you ask me, but oh well. Okay, so here's how this works. We either get the Archaludon.
I'll smash it with a hammer!
I would love to smash it with the Raging Hammer. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that opportunity. There's already 2 in the discard, so I'm just going to Iono here. So here we go. We either find Archaludon or we lose. And we lose. Actually, yeah, no, not necessarily. Conceal cards. Now we lose. Why did I have to get those supporters? Why did I have to get a whole hand of supporters? I don't want to sacrifice Purloin like that. We needed Archaludon. We needed to start swinging. Energy switch to Delphox. Jet energy to Delphox. Boss's orders. I'm waiting for it, chat. They're digging. They are digging. Okay, so they're not quite taking out the Duraludon, but we can't save it anyway. I think this game's over. We're 2 prizes down. Yeah, no, I'm actually going to concede here. I think we're done. We're done. We had the wrong tool card attached to Duraludon. We were falling behind. I love it when my luck goes south. Have you looked at the new Palisand EX card, trying to figure out what the best way to play it with any sort of ideas? I haven't actually, so that could be a card that we look at. Okay, we're finally going first. It only took us, what, 4 games, but we're finally going first. And not a bad hand to start off with, to be fair. We'll start off with Duraludon, put the Purloin down, we'll Nest Ball for Greninja. We're fighting Dragcloak, that's not great. That's not spectacular. If anything, lean into the ghostly aspect of Palisand. Combine it with Frozelass is what I actually think to begin with. Because Palisand doesn't have an ability, so you could go you could basically go Palisand EX, Cefegrigus, and Frozelass. Yes, you're relying a lot on stage 1s, but let's be completely honest here. You would be spreading a lot of damage very quickly. Specifically against decks that play abilities. Obviously against other decks it may not be as effective. Okay, Turo is not the card I wanted to see there. It is... Okay, well let's first of all do Nest Ball. What is in here? Okay, so we do have the Greninja. That's good. Right. So... it's Farigiraf EX with some Radiant Alakazam support. Okay. Considering we're going to be using the Iono in the next turn anyway, let's just get rid of the Night Stretch Venturo. Not the most fun thing to do. We're going to grab ourselves another Duraludon just to be on the safe side. We can Greninja here for 2 cards. Well, that just made things a little more complicated, didn't it? We'll see what my opponent does. Arven gets them Buddy Buddy. Or a Nest Ball, depending on what variant of Farigiraf this is going to be. Now, thankfully, Farigiraf can't be damaged by basic EXs and Vs. What might end up happening is, yeah, we just go straight in for the Professor's research here. Future Booster Capsule? Iron Thorns. Oh, no. You utter dick. Okay. Well, now you know why I run Lipard. Okay, we don't have a switch. I don't want an Iono, so we're just going to Night Stretcher. I played the wrong card. I should have gone Energy Retrieval. Oopsie. Okay. We'll attach to the Duraludon, and yeah, we got a Jet Professor's Research here. Put down the other Duraludon. And just hammer in for 30. Down comes Reapy. So this is just a great big toolbox deck then. Because I have never, ever seen a Farigiraf deck with Dragapult, or a Dragapult deck with Iron Thorns. Is this new? Am I just missing something here? Hammer in again. Now they have to retreat here. If they don't retreat the Iron Thorns, we do get access to Duraludon. Now the upsetting thing is we don't get access to its ability. But what we could do... Basic. There's no way of attaching an energy now. Unless they're a... Okay, so they are just gonna... Yeah. Okay. Top deck boss's orders. That could get us there, to be fair. We trade away with Lipard. We'll get rid of Iono. Turo Heavy Ball. Grab the Heavy Ball. Duraludon, Relicanth. Okay, so we can use Relicanth. But what else is in here? Oh, the Hero's Cape is in there. Oh, that's not the card I wanted to see. Ooh, that is not the card I wanted to see. We'll grab Duraludon here. We'll throw you down. We'll just attach, and we'll keep threatening. Okay, we're going to keep threatening the hammer in. We're not playing Archaludon out the hand yet. We're not playing it yet. We can't directive. But again, people say, oh, why don't you do this, this, and this? This is why. Iron Thorns is a major pain in the gonads. It is. It is a major pain in the gonads. Crispin. Okay, so they're going to attach to the active Iron Thorns and keep an energy in hand and attach that wherever the fuck they want. Obviously, okay, so it looks like they're going to attach to the... they're going to attach to the Drag Cloak. And here we go, Volt, Cyclone. moving a psychic energy to the drag cloak. Yeah. Again, I'm not going to complain about it. Of course I'm not going to complain about it. But what we are able to do right now is take out the active Iron Thorns. We're going to keep a hold of the practice studio just in case. And we're taking the first 2 prize knockout. And as I say, we're keeping a hold of the practice studio here. If anything at this point, maybe we've got to get rid of Iono. Is there anything else in the deck we really need to get a hold of? No. No, I'm just playing that to shuffle. Cool, and then we just Metal Defender. We get rid of the active Iron Thorns. And then we see what we can do here. There's Relicanth. Okay. And we can also get access to the oh no, wait a minute. Well, we took the Duraludon with the Heavy Ball. That's right. Okay, here comes a Recon Directive. Maybe my opponent doesn't know that we're playing Practice Studio. Maybe. Never mind. I was just about to say, maybe we could... maybe we could take out the Iron Thorns in the next turn. Maybe we could take out the Iron Thorns in the next turn. Oh, please, make my day. No, they're just leaving Farigiraf to its... sorry, Girafarig. They're leaving Girafarig to its fate. What we can do, at least, is Dusk Ball. Back the Archaludon here. Dusk Ball is such a good anti-Iono card. It's actually hilarious. We concealed cards here. Boss's orders. Ooh. Ooh. Boss's orders out the drag cloak. Oh yeah. We then evolve up into the next Archaludon. We'll attach 1 and 2. Yep, and my opponent just concedes. Getting rid of their own draw engine that isn't affected by Iron Thorns, as well as being able to take out the biggest threat on the board when it eventually evolves into Dragapult. It's like, yeah, that was it. Game over. Hooah! And that should put us up to... Umbreon rank. So how many points do I need to get up to the Azelf rank? 230. That's only 3 more wins? I'm sure we can get that. Right, we're talking about that. Oh, okay, so we've unlocked some more tiers. And talking about which, attach 9 energy cards to your Pokemon. That is the perfect deck to fulfill that mission. Play 3 supporters. We've already done that. Okay, so we've got tiers 13 up to 22. Excellent. But right now, let's turn off the Oleana theme. Let's put on Nimbasa. There we go. And we are going to construct ourselves an Alolan Exeggutor deck. Okay, so let's have a quick look-see at the card in question. Alolan Exeggutor EX. So it's got 2 attacks. We have Tropical Frenzy for 150 for a grass and a water energy. You may attach any number of basic energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you desire. And then you got Swingin' Safrine. You flip a coin. If heads, knock out the opponent's active basic Pokemon. And if tails, knock out one of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon. If there's basics on both the bench and the active, you really can't lose. If your opponent's playing an evolutionary deck, this could be where the problems start to occur. So, how are we going to be building Alolan Exeggutor? Well, first and foremost, I need to exchange myself one of the half art because we're only going to be playing 3. We're going to be playing this as an absolute goddamn tank. So 1, 2, 3 with 4 Execute. And all 4 of said Execute are going to be the Precocious Evolution Execute. Yes, it only has 30 HP, which makes it incredibly goddamn squishy. However, even if you go first, if you start with Execute, you can use Precocious Evolution. You can evolve straight into Alolan Exeggutor EX. Actually, I've got another way we can build this. Oh, chat, I've actually got another way we can build this. We're gonna do a 4-4. We're gonna make it a 4-4-4. We're gonna stick in a couple of Monkey Dory. Let's see, the Radiant of Choice. The upsetting thing is Alolan Exeggutor doesn't need fire energy. If only it did. If only it did. Elegant Heal here may not be a bad idea. If we're building Exeggutor to just tank hits again and again and again, Radiant Serena may not be a bad option, so I'm actually going to stick... But then again, the extra draw power of Radiant Greninja is just... It is not something to be sneezed at, to be absolutely fair. What else can we use here? What else do we need? I'd say a Manaphy. I would genuinely say a Manaphy, just in case we do need to protect the bench very early on. A Clef... Do I want Cleffer, or do... Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Do I want Cleffer? No, I'm sticking to my guns here. I just hit the caps lock button. There we go. We are going to go for Radiant Serena. We are basically building Exeggutor to be an absolute unit. That's what we're building here. New rank? Yeah, it is. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're building Exeggutor to be an absolute unit here, utilizing Monkey Dory, Serena, etc., etc. We also get to use the new Dragon Elixir as well. Yeah, Manaphy to protect the bench. Just trying to think of what else we could genuinely use here that can just slip in very nicely. Iron Bundle? Ooh, yes. An Iron Bundle would be very nice. We'll go for the Hyper Blower, and I can use one of my pre-releases. Oh, yes. There is a part of... Oh, actually, I say that. There is a part of me as well that wants to utilize the Snow Run... There is a part of me as well that also wants to utilize the Snow Run Frozelass. Just a nice simple 2-2 line. For the simple fact that with Radiant Serena as well as Monkey Dory, we can spread a lot of damage around the board. And we are not going to use Manaphy every single match. But we do need draw support. It's so difficult, chat. It is genuinely, genuinely difficult. But you know what? Fine. I'm going to stick to my guns. That's the wrong one. There it is. 17 Pokemon, including our main attacker, as well as a backup strategy as well. So, Crispin is definitely going to be a card of choice here. We're going to go 3 of you. Definitely need to go 3 of you. We're definitely going to include a couple of basic darkness energy. It's fighting, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to only use it. Ideally, we don't have to rely too much on the second attack, so we're just going to stick in 3 basic grass, 3 basic Yeah, 3 basic grass, 3 basic water, 2 fighting, 2 darkness. Professor's research. Give me Professor Juniper. Okay, give me a nicer Juniper than that. There we go. Hey Cap, Stardew Valley Strange. Well, never. Okay, yeah, no. Stardew is not my kind of game. I'll be completely honest. I will be completely frank. It is not my kind of game. I'm going to stick in a couple of cheeky Area 0 Underdepths. I am going to stick in a couple of cheeky Area 0s so we can like completely maximize our bench space for Snowrun, Monkey Dory, in fact, is this even a deck that needs it? Maybe if I bumped up the Snowrun Froslass up to 3-3. Whoa, that's incorrect. God damn. I hate it when that happens. Sometimes when sorry about that. Sometimes when I move my mouse, sometimes when I move my mouse over places, it accidentally clicks into OBS at the same time. There we go. Now we should be all right. So yeah, a couple of cheeky Area 0 Underdepths in there. Buddy. We're gonna definitely need the buddy. And we're going for a full 4 with 2 Nest Ball as well. So the thing is, if I'm constructing this deck to be absolutely horrific when it comes to survivability and stuff, Hero's Cape is going to have to be the A-spec of choice. I'm going to throw in a Cook. I'm going to throw in a Cook. Or am I? In fact, no. I think that's being silly. That is being silly. That's being silly. Right. But definitely going to need a couple of Earthen Vessel in this. Sticking a copy of Dragon Elixir. EXP share actually wouldn't be a terrible idea, and because we're playing tool cards now, we can stick in a couple of Arven. We can put the boy in the deck. Of course, we're going to go for a couple of Boss's Orders as well. It'd be foolish not to stick in some Arven. Okay, so we've only got 6 cards remaining after everything. I mean, if we stick to what we've got at the moment. A Teched Briar. Could we Tech in a Briar? You can only if you. It would certainly be a way of doing things. It would certainly be a way of doing things, especially with Boss's Orders. Ultra Ball. And it's definitely going to need an energy retrieval on this. Yeah, I think a couple of Ultra Ball. 3 Iono. Take out 1 Professor's Research. 1 Crispin as well. Stick in a Pal Pad. I don't like building decks without some kind of recovery in them. Just irritates me. And the last 2 cards will be Stretcher. Okay. Very quickly built. Very quickly built. However, this is what we got at the moment. So we've got a 4/4 Exeggutor line, a 2 Monkey Dory, the one and only Radiant Serena, 1 Mana Fee, although that could actually kind of be cut. We've got 9 Bundle with Hyper Blower, just as a haha LOL card. We've got a 3/3 Snowrun Froslass line. We've got 2 Darkness Energy for one for each Monkey Dory. 2 Fighting Energy, because I'm not going to be relying all that much on the Swinging Fiend. I mean, it's going to be cool if we can pull it off, but, you know, we'll have to see. We've got 3 Basic Grass, 3 Basic Water. We've got 2 Crispin, 3 Professor's Research, 2 Area 0 Underdepths to maximize off our stuff. What the hell is this? Thanks, now I have the opening of Yarichin B Club in my head because you said body. What? Buddy, I said buddy. 2 Nest Ball, 2 Earthen Vessel, 1 Copy Dragon Elixir, 2 EXP Share, 2 Boss, 3 Arven, 1 Briar, 1 Energy Retrieval, 3 Iono, 1 Palpad, 2 Night Stretcher. And that is going to be our first run of Alolan Exeggutor. Is this the best way of running the giant SOS? No, of course it isn't. Absolutely not. But is it going to be a fun way of doing it? God, I hope so. We'll grab the Delibird. Let's see. Play Juniper Sleeves, but I do know that I do have an Alolan Exeggutor coin, so let's go ahead and use that. There you are. Alolan Exeggutor Light Gold. And there we go. So, let's give this a try. We will put on, let's have a look-see, the Gladian Battle theme from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think it's one of the remixes, though. I think that's one of the remixes, but the song originates from Pokemon Sun and Moon. Okay, so it doesn't matter if we do go first or second. The only thing we care about is getting Alolan Exeggutor into the active spot. Okay, I'd rather take a mulligan than start off with a snow runt. Yes, I know there's no basics in my hand. Okay, so what are we starting off with? Oh, whew, okay. The absolute worst Pokemon to start off with. Staryu? What? Staryu? Not a Pokemon you see very often. I am very, very intrigued. Radiant Greninja, of course. So I might need to be... I may need... down. Okay. So it's a steel deck with Staryu. Okay. Color me intrigued. Froze. Hooray? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that I won, but... What? Not exactly how I wanted to, not exactly how I wanted that to happen, so let's try this again. Cool Corviknight coin. I always did like Corviknight. Both Skarmory and Corviknight are bloody awesome. I wish Skarmory actually had access to Corviknight's hidden ability as well. Mirror Armor. Such a cool ability. Tails, do we want to go first? Yes, we do. Come on. Yes, we do. We do indeed want to go first. We do want to go first. We want to try and get Alolan Exeggutor out as fast as possible. Ooh, okay. That isn't helping. We need to draw an energy card. Preferably one of the other types that Monkey Dory doesn't need. I won't lie, won't lie. An energy here, or an earthen vessel, would be very useful. Ogerpon. Okay, this could be Roaring Moon. That could be a problem. Iron Bundle. God damn it. Okay, we just got a Hyper Blower. And we've got to just end the turn. Trust me, buddy, I'm feeling that way too. This is Raging Bolt. No, it's Regidrago. Even worse. Down comes Jamming Tower, so we really do need to put Area 0 into play. Carmine. They can both Carmine and Squawk and Seize here. God, I wish that was a Snow Runt instead of Froslass in the hand. Oh, just adjusting myself in my seat. We just got to wait on them to Squawk and Seize and then continue their turn. They did have to get rid of a Night Stretcher, but that's not going to phase them much, because if they find a second one, they can just Legacy Star. Energy switch to the Regidrago. It's ready to attack next turn. Okay then. Okay, finally we can start getting stuff done. Okay, so Manaphy's price, we couldn't protect the bench anyway. Here we go, Precocious Evolution, straight into a Alolan Exeggutor. Let's have a see. Well, this is meta versus non-meta. Good luck, yeah, absolutely. I would feel a lot better if we were swinging. Okay, I would feel a lot better if we'd have been able to swing this turn. You know, put the 150 damage on the Squawkabilly. And just, you know, be able to do that. But yeah, no, something tells me that we're not winning this. No, we're not. We're not. Hang on, whoa, go the fuck back. Because 200 to the active, 60 on the bench, goodbye to both execute. We needed to have been swinging that second turn. We did. Okay? 1000% we needed to. And unfortunately, we weren't able to. So I'm just going to cut my losses. I would kick my opponent in the goddamn shins for being an unimaginative sheep and move on. This is why I can't go to tournaments, because I would get so bored so quickly. It's why I like playing on PTCGL. And it's not me being a petulant child, I'm just telling it exactly as it is. God damn, it's a shame that was not a starting hand. Okay, this is actually looking good. Okay, this is Roaring Moon. So I don't think... So I hate to say it, I don't think... That puts me in a position, doesn't it? Yeah, we're not going to be able to use the spreading stratagem here. However, what it is going to enable me to do is we are going to be able to use our big attack with Alolan Exeggutor again and again if we can get it set up. Something tells me our A-Spec should be shattering sparkling crystal into the hero's cape. Same, I do play only on event. I'll try reading that again. Same, I do play only on events, not tournaments, to not see the meta decks. Understood. Okay, so there's the Professor Sada. They have yet to find an energy. The second Poker Gear fails. One darkness to you. Okay. Yeah, I think my A-spec of choice here should be the... We've got energy retrieval and we've also got night stretcher. We can afford... Oh, dear. That sucked. We'll put down 2 more execute just to be on the safe side, but yeah. Tell you what then, let's night stretcher back the darkness energy. Stick it on the monkey dory, and that'll be the turn. Next turn we'll Arven for... Sorry, English is not my native language. No. It made sense. It made sense. I was trying to speed read it. Okay, well, here comes the Professor Sada. So you do get to draw 3 cards. But that's their support for the turn. They are only doing 80 damage. They're only doing 80 damage at the moment, so we've got nothing to worry about. As I said, I think our A-spec of choice here should be the Sparkling Crystal. Okay, so they've played 2 Earthen Vessels, and now they're doing how much? Oh, they're doing 100, there you go. Don't even have to work it out. Okay. Crispin, oof, that's a good card to see. Okay. So we're going to start off with Adrena Brain. And we're going to start work very, very slowly on the Pheasantipity. We can Elegant Heal. The Crispin really does change the game now, because I could go after the Roaring Moon here. Love the execute art. Yeah, same here. But I think instead we're going to just go for the Arven. We're going to go for Earthen Vessel and the EXP ship. Oh. We'll get rid of the boss. We'll get rid of the boss. And then we'll grab a hold of the Grass and Fighting energies. Grass Energy, the Alolan Exeggutor. EXP Share, the Execute. And then we can Tropical Frenzy, take out the active. And I'm going to keep the Fighting Energy in hand. Take a prize, any prize. Night Stretch is good. Night Stretch is great. Now I wish I had a Frozelass in play. Now I wish I had Frozelass in play. Because we could really do with it now. Could my opponent whiff an attack? Absolutely. Are they going to? We do survive a Koraidon. You may be wondering, why are you saying Koraidon? Because the new Koraidon in Surging Sparks is amazing for this deck. Sada, so they did 100 last time. They are currently doing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 more. So they're doing 130. They're still a long way off. They are going to be able to attack, and they are thinning the deck down a lot here. Here it comes. Ancient Booster Capsule. Okay. That prevents... Oh, that's a genius move. All special conditions. It doesn't stop it from getting knocked out by, like, my big attack. It can't be affected by any special conditions. Yeah, there you go. So, there we go. Attach that. We can Adrena Brain. I should have gone after the Flutter Mane, to be fair. So let's do that then. Let's Elegant Heal. That doesn't protect us from a second attack. No, it does not. There's nothing to Night Stretcher at the moment. Oh, Crispin. We'll grab those two. We'll put the water into hand. Put the fighting energy onto the active Exeggutor. Grass to the Exeggutor. And then we can Swinging Safine. If it takes out the active, it takes out the active. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We don't lose on this coin flip. And it's Tails. If we need to go for the one of the benched, we'll go after the Pheasantipity. Gets rid of their draw engine. And it gives us 2 prizes. So we stay ahead in this race. The third Exeggutor, as well as an energy retrieval. Okie dokie. Darkness energy to the other Roaring Moon. Explorer's Guidance. I do believe they are now taking out Exeggutor, which is upsetting. Especially after that discard they are. Down goes Pokestop. Superior energy retrieval, Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher. Oh, Night Stretcher gets him back Pheasantipity. Ooh. Ooh, that's upsetting. But then again, it could be okay. It could be okay. We're not going to be able to Adrenabrain, which is upsetting. We aren't going to be able to Adrenabrain, which is upsetting. What we are going to be able to do... Yeah, 170. So what we are going to be able to do... we need to save... hang on. Energy, okay, yeah, we need to save the grass. There we go. Arven. If I remember correctly, that was the only EXP shell I saw in the deck. That's upsetting. We'll get rid of their Pokestop with Area 0. Attach. I kind of want to try and kill their hand. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to kill the hand. Double Buddy Monkey Dory. I mean, we can at least burn these. Yeah, thin out the deck. Completely thin out the deck here. And then we Swinging Safine. And its heads. Take out the active. Cool. That may, however, come back to bite us. Okay? That may come back to bite us because that's now put 2 more ancient cards in the discard. And without an EXP share, turn too late. Without an EXP share, we could be in some major trouble. This is why I think Sparkling Crystal should maybe be our A spec. Sarda's Vitality. So what are they doing now? 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. They're doing 120 more. Which is only 190, so we're still going to be alright with this. Ah, I just wish we'd been able to get Froze Lasses into play. So they set up a second one. Oh no, that actually means they win. Yeah, without the ability to... Yeah, 220. Yeah, no, they actually win here. I think. Down the Froze Lass. Oh no, that Froze Lass might have just saved us the game. Ooh! Okay, so we Adrenabrain all 3 off onto you. We heal as much as possible. Attach to Alolan Exeggutor. Tropical Frenzy takes out the... Okay. Yeah, no, Tropical Frenzy takes out the active Yeah, no, Tropical Frenzy takes out the active. Okay, we should still be okay here. We should still be okay. I know there's no available cards. Why are you asking? And there's the last Exeggutor. And the good thing about this is Freezing Shroud is putting damage onto our side of the board as well as their Flutter Mane. Explorer's Guidance. That's not a Turo. That's not a Turo. Gets rid of Secret Box, Superior Energy Retrieval. What else did he get rid of? Explore and Power Pad. Oh dear. Vengeance Fletching 240. Yeah, that's it. It's game over now. We can just attach the Grass Energy to the. But yeah. If only there was an easy. Actually, there kind of. Actually, yeah, there is. There is. At the moment, there is. After rotation, there won't be. There we go, we just Adrenabrain off the other Monkey Dory on to Flutter Mane. Okay. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. Area 0 Under Depths is not the stadium we need. It's not. So unless my memory is goofy, which it could absolutely be. Okay, we're just one win away. Oh, we're one win away. So unless my yeah, as I say, unless my memory is completely goofified, town store jamming tower tool, but no, okay. So yes. Because I was thinking of shopping centre. I was thinking of shopping centre. That's not in standard. Okay. Oh, we didn't even put an ace back in here. Oops. Yeah, oops, we didn't even put an ace back in here. Okay, so we just take out the nest ball and put in the crystal. Why in hell's name was I not doing that? Is Area 0 the one we want to go for? Is a good question. And is Briar even worth it? Community Center's not terrible, I guess. What solution do? Oh yeah, it's like a least good. Yeah, it's like a less good Iono. That's the problem. This deck is really tightly packed. You know what, with that one minor change could genuinely be the game changer. I'm also tempted maybe to take out like one Froze Last and stick in another consistency card, like a Dusk Ball or something. But no, we'll keep it as is, and let's see if we can reach. Let's see if we can reach the Azelf tier with Alolan Exeggutor. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and try reaching Azelf tier with Exeggutor here. Okay then, here we go. Do you want to go first? Yes, we do. We do indeed wish to go first. And we're not going to be able to start at all with this hand. If only that was an Execute. If there was an Execute, this would be a great hand. But no, of course not. Okay, so now my opponent knows exactly what we're playing. But this is actually a pretty decent hand as well. We'll stick with the Execute in the active spot. We've got the Buddy Buddy. We've got the Monkey Dory. So if my opponent reveals they're playing a bunch of bench sniping, or the potential to bench snipe, we put down a Manaphy. It's Flygon. Ooh. Now that does make things a little bit more difficult. So, okay, I'm actually thinking we just go hard and heavy on the Frozelasses if we can. How many Frozelasses are in the deck? All three. All three are in the deck. Now, Flygon doesn't have an ability, which is upsetting. But okay. We're just going to go hard and heavy with the Snow Runt. We are going to evolve our Exeggutor, and we're going to see how we can do. Depending on what my opponent puts down, we could Crispin or we could Professor's Research here. As I say, the unfortunate thing is none of the Flygon line have abilities. Yeah, no, that's basically it. They just don't have abilities, and because they don't, that could prove to be a problem. I'm going to need to read Flygon, because I think they have the ability to... not the ability, they have the attack to snipe the bench, I think. Okay, Buddy Buddy for Bidoof. Okay, Bibarel. Bibarel will be a... Oh, Christ. They play Dusk Noir as well? Okay. Well, guess what my plan is now going to be? He says that he puts another Duskull into play. Mother of pearl! Well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they'd only keep it to one. I think we just go for the Professor's Research. In fact, no, I'm not even going to... No, whatever they've got in their hand, get rid of it. I'm going to Iona them. Maybe that could be a mistake. Maybe that's the mistake. Oh, it's looking like a mistake, baby. Oh, it's looking like a mistake. There's nothing in the discard. Oh, boy, that's a mistake. Oh, boy. That is unfortunate. That is genuinely unfortunate. I really wish that Area Zero had been something like a... Oh, and they found the... Okay, they found the Flygon. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind the Flygon. I do, however... Yeah, does 100 each to your opponent's EX and V. Okay. So anytime we put something on the bench, it'll at least be protected for now. Forest Seal Stone on the Rotom. I goddamn Iona them into Forest Seal Stone. Are you kidding me? They've got another Flygon in hand, don't they? Either that or I've just given them a draw support. Okay. This is going to probably get them Dusk Noir, isn't it? No, we get them the barrel. I mean, 6 and 2 3s. Either way, it's a Pokemon to be annoying. Goddamn, we really did need to start swinging. That's going to get them rare candy, isn't it? And Defiance Band. Oh, no, they're going to be able to do more damage. Ultra Ball gets them Dusknoir. They're going to take out either Froslass, Monkey Dory, or Manaphy. Chat, I hate it when I'm right. I really do hate it when I am correct. And it's only the first one. They do go after the active. One step. I don't fucking believe it! They found everything! I cannot believe they fucking found everything. Oh! Okay. I mean, I still can't believe they found everything, but, you know, minor miracles, I suppose. I can't even stick the EXP share down on anything. About as much fucking use as a chocolate teapot. Oh, come on, really? Okay. Fine. We can at least Adrenabrain here. And I'll start weakening down Duskull. Stick down Snorunt. I honestly cannot believe that happened. Okay? I honestly cannot believe that just happened. And we didn't even get to swing back. We did 2 Professor's researches back to back. No Execute, no Grass Energy, no Crystal, nothing. They're going to take out the Froslass, aren't they? Yes, they are. We can put it back into play. At least. Okay, at least we can put her back into play. We're going to boss his orders out the Babowel. Out the Babowel, thank you. We're going to attach the second energy. Night Stretcher back, Frozeless. And we're going to do 2 Adrenabrain, 1 off of the active. I do want to take out the Duskull just in case. Okay, I want to take 1 off of the Duskull just in case. Give me something I can use. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That'll do. Give me the Execute. And then we can take the other 30. I mean, it doesn't matter. But we'll take it off the... Yeah, well, we've got no choice now. And I will start laying into the Trapinch. And we'll end the turn there. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe is a strong word. Okay, so in the next turn, we need to Adrenabrain off of Manaphy. Glimmet! Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. We'll get rid of the second Snorunt here. As upsetting as it is. Not what I needed right now. Attach to execute. Okay, Adrenabrain off of you. I can do it twice. I can do this twice. Okay, and then we can Adrenabrain off of the damaged Monkey Dory. Take out the Trapinch. We are slowly but surely working our way up to a big Rotom knockout. Fighting energy doesn't do me any favours. Get rid of the water. Promote the execute. Oh, Arven. Nest Ball. In fact, no, we'll grab Dragon Elixir and EXP share. And Precocious Evolution. Back into Alolan Exeggutor. And here we go again. I'll be honest, this is not how I pictured... This is not how I pictured beating this particular matchup. Just gonna be honest with you. We're even on prizes. Honestly, there is a way I can win this. There is a way I can win this, chat. I have to be clever, but there is a way of doing this. Palpad. We can put back the boss and the Iono at this point. Play the Dragon Elixir. Earthen Vessel away you. Okay, Adrenabrain 30 off of you onto the Rotom. I think we need to start going hard and heavy on the Rotom here. Okay, Adrenabrain. We need to take the 30 off of the Manaphy because it's very, very dangerous to leave it like that. And then we Tropical Frenzy. Kaboom. And I'll attach the active. Okay. As I say, we're slowly but surely building up here. Prime Catcher out the Monkey Dory, you little dick! Out into the Rotom. Luminous Energy to Rotom, retreat. I'm surprised. I don't know how I feel about this. Here is 0 to Beach Court. I mean, that makes sense. Iono, okay. I mean, it does stop me from Professor researching next turn, I guess. How do I feel about that? I don't know how I feel about that. Night Stretcher, probably get back Trapinch. No, that was Dusk. No! No! There's no way in hell they've got another Duskull ready to go. Let me be very clear, quite frankly, you can fuck off. They're down to 2 prizes. They do not have a second attacker built up. Going out into... Ah. Okay, go into Radiant Arena here. I have to do as much damage to them as little to me as possible. So we're going to Iono now. The top deck's going to be Boss's Orders, isn't it? No, it was just another Froslass. Can't play Briar. Adrenabrain off of the Monkey Dory, not that it matters. Taking out their draw here is essential. Taking out the draw there was essential. Come on, give me something I can use, baby. That is not it. Elegant Heal. You had lethal. How? No, I didn't. No, I did not. I'm telling you I didn't. By killing the rotor... Yeah, but I didn't have Boss's Orders. There we go. Attached to the Serena. Just... Tropical Frenzy, the Glimmet, I guess. Yeah, tropical... Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, no! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now I've given them a way to win. Now I've given them a way to win. Oh, of course, Sparkling Crystal was prized. If you're... Okay. So they can't Briar me. The monkey 30 damage, turn but kill the basic... Remember, Froslass only kills during... If Froslass only attacks abilities. Trapinch Duskull didn't have abilities. Basically, by playing the Iono and getting rid of the Barrel, I was getting rid of all of their draw other than Rotom. That was it. I made the right decision there. I killed their hand, I killed their draw. It was just a case then of praying to Arceus. Level 39, 100 crystals, cool, awesome. But that's not the only thing. For the first time ever, we've moved up to the Ultra rank. For the first time ever, we've moved up to Ultra rank, where we get a load of goodies. Hey, that's what we like to see. That is indeed what we like to see. Right, how long have we been going for? What time is it? GG, good vibes, thank you very much. We've been going for just under 2 hours. Well, 1 3/4 actually, 1 3/4 hours. So, what do I think about the Execute deck? I quite like it, honestly. I do quite like it. Playing Exeggutor as an absolute tank could genuinely be the way to do this. But I will say, though, stupid, silly me didn't get the opportunity to play it with the Hero's Cape, so that's what I'm going to be practicing. Excuse me, that's what I'll be practicing with. That is what I'm going to be practicing with in the future. I'll be playing Hero's Cape, and yeah. Honestly, I don't think Briar's needed. I think Briar is more for the very offensive type of... I think it's more for the very offensive type of deck. So if anything, maybe a 4th Arven to really maximize chances of turn 1 Buddy Buddy. Maybe just a switch. Actually, yeah, a basic switch. A basic switch actually would go pretty hard here because, yeah, that's the one thing we're lacking. We are lacking switch. So yeah, one copy of switch could actually be really good. The Dragon Elixir really came in. Really came in clutch there. Really came in clutch. The only thing I would say as well, there's no search in here, which is a major pain, as you saw. If anything, maybe cut out 1 Snow Runt, 1 Frozelass, because we weren't able to get multiple ones in play anyway, and maybe get rid of the Iron Bundle as well. I mean, yeah, it helped us out in that one game, and it is absolutely adorable, and it's a penguin, and I love it, and it's a robot. But Double Monkey Dory is absolutely amazing. I'm trying to think of a 3rd card to cut, to be fair. Just so we can truly try and get ourselves to Alolan Exeggutor. You know what? I know exactly which one we're doing. And that is not it. Show all the cards. Tera Orb. 2 copies Tera Orb, so you can search out Alolan Exeggutor. And there you go. So yeah, 2 Tera Orbs specifically to search out Alolan Exeggutor. But yeah, to be quite fair, the way the deck works at the moment, I quite like it. Because you're doing 150 damage with Tropical Frenzy. You could be swinging with Swinger's Fiend, to be quite fair, as well, with the Sparkling Crystal attached, or if you get lucky enough and set it all up. 2 Monkey Dory, your Radiant Serena. Yeah, no, there's a lot of heal, there's a lot of damage movement, and there's a good bit of chip damage in here too. I do quite like the idea. It just needs a better player than me. Okay? It needs a better player than me to really refine it and really, really like nail the nail on the head. I was trying to think of a different analogy there, but yeah, let's be honest. No, there's no better analogy. Hitting the nail on the head. It's going to genuinely take somebody with a 5,000 IQ for this game, like Little Dark Fury, like Tord Reklev, like any of the big names in this godforsaken game. It's going to take them to really, really push this to the next level. If they feel that Alolan Exeggutor, with all of this healing, with all of this potential, is worth playing in the first place. Because why would you bother doing all of this when Regidrago or Raging Bolt are right there, you know what I mean? It's a sad way of looking at it, but it's a realistic way of looking at it. Right then, chat, to finish off the evening, we're going to be playing some Golden Go, so let's turn off the Gladian. Oh my god, why didn't anybody tell me? I had both Ninbasa and Gladian playing at the same time. That must have sounded bloody awful. Oh, that's going to make a fun VOD, isn't it? Oh, shit. Wait, what the hell? When did I put... Oh, that's right, I put Monkey Door in here. Okay, so this is my Golden Wind deck. That's right, I am a JoJo fan. We got 2 Duskull, we got a Monkey Dory, we got a 4/4 Gimme Ghoul Golden Go line, we got 1 Pheasantipity, 1 Radiant Greninja, 1 Blood Moon Ursaluna, and 1 Dusk Noir. We've got 2 Rare Candy, 2 Boss, 2 Earthen Vessel, 3 Buddy Buddy, 1 Energy Retrieval, 3 Iono, 1 Energy Search Professional, 1 Artisan, 2 Night Stretcher for Superior Energy Retrieval, 1 Super Rod, 1 Switch, 1 Morty's Conviction, 1 Pal Pad, 3 Ultra Ball, 1 Nest Ball, 1 Cancelling Cologne, 2 Professor's Research, and 2 Arven. And the energy is 3 Steel and then 2 Darkness, so 1 for Monkey Dory, 1 to get rid of, 1 Fighting, 1 Fire, 1 Water, 1 Electric, 1 Psychic, 1 Grass. I wish I could play Fairy. Right then, let's see if we can get ourselves a win or two. And I've made sure this time there's only 1 music track playing. And it's going to be Mirabé's disco theme from Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. Let's see if we can get ourselves a couple of wins. Well, let's play a couple of games, see if we can at least win one. This is the first time I've been in Ultra Tier, so, yeah, I'm not holding my breath. However, talking about holding my breath, earlier I dyed my hair. I went for a really nice metallic purple. Actually. It's called Amethyst Chrome, specifically, and it looked great. Oh boy, that is not the way you want to start a game. No Buddy Buddy, no Nest Ball, no Greninja, just a Pheasantipity in the active spot. That is what we like to call not great. Especially against Raging Bolt. Okay, at least we got the Buddy Buddy. Jesus Christ. Okay, we are going to hit a Sacrifice Fly. Okay, we have to hit a Sacrifice Fly here. So we're going to the minor errand running, and we'll end the turn there. Now, what do I mean by Sacrifice Fly? In a matchup like Raging Bolt, you really want to be making your opponent take a 7-prize game. You want to take a 6, you want to force them to take a 7, but if they have bosses or... Oh no, but they play Sarda's Vitality most of the time. They don't have Squawkabilly, so no easy 2 prizes. They do have a Teal... They've got 1 Teal Dance. Do they have 2? Please no. They've got Earthen Vessel, so their last card in hand... Well, goodbye to Enhanced Hammer. Cool card. Love Enhanced Hammer, mainly because it's a hammer. Guys, seriously, next time if I have 2 pieces of music playing at any time, tell me. Please. Please tell me. Okay, we don't actually get knocked out. This could be our opportunity to really start taking advantage of the situation. So we're going to Ultra Ball away both the Blood Moon Ursaluna and the boss. And we're going to grab a hold of Golden Go. Okay, no Radiant Greninja. So we're looking for the Hisuian Heavy... we don't have it in the deck. Oopsie. Okay, so Energy Search Professional here would set us up quite nicely. So we're looking for Arvens. But anyway, we can evolve the active. We can evolve the bench. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Coin bonus number 1 gives us... I didn't even plan that. We'll grab the last Gimme Ghoul and a Duskull. With the Buddy Buddy Poffin, we're going to Energy Search Professional and grab one of everything out the deck. We can grab Coin Bonus here. Boss's Orders. Oh. Ooh. I am absurdly tempted to go after Pheasantipity specifically, and I'll tell you why. Because it gets rid of their draw support for the next turn. I'm basically playing to every out that I can. So we Pheasantipity here, we attach, and then we get rid of the exact same amount of cards we'd have to, which is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now again, because I've knocked out Pheasantipity, unless they play Night Stretcher, they don't get access to flip the script. We're still taking 2 prizes, and that's actually not a bad pair of prizes to take. Okay, and unless my opponent has, like, the nuts for cards, we're gonna be safe here. Okay. Okay, so they did have enough... So, okay, they have enough energy to take us out. The big difference is we have access to a lot of draw power. Does my opponent? No, they don't. It's just Bellowing Thunder. They're taking out the Golden Goat. Fine. But we took the first 2 prizes, okay? That's the key thing here. We needed to take the first 2 prizes, because we can win a 2-2-2. We can't win a 2-2-2 on the other side. Okay? We needed to take the first 2 prize cards, and we did. We've still got another Golden Go ready to go, and we've got access to 5 cards. So what do we start off with? Oh no. Ooh. Now, we need to keep a hold of this hand for the Superior Energy Retrieval, but it does give us access to Superior Energy Retrieval discard fodder. So, here we go. Okay, we've got the knockout. Flip the script. Draw 3. Artisan. Okay, Artisan we can absolutely use here. And we'll grab the Duskull. The thing is, Raging Bolt will always go for the one-hit knockout if they're able to. So there's absolutely no point trying to set up Monkey Dory here. There we go. We just attach to you. We can Superior Energy Retrieval away the Professor's Research in Arven. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll Ultra Ball away to Iono to grab another Golden Go, ready for the next turn. We'll Coin Bonus. Rare Candy. Ooh, if we can find Dust Noir next turn. Okay, then we'll Energy Retrieval back. Just a basic Dark and the basic Steel, which gives us more than enough firepower to take out Raging Bolt with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that aren't Steel Energy. Because with the Steel Energy in hand, we can attach to the Golden Go and potentially go for gain. Come on, 4 and 3. Actually, that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. Because barring anything like absolutely horrendous happening, we've got this. That goes Raging Bolt. Trekking Shoes allows them to discard Superior for the next card. They have Pokestop. They're going to roll the stop. They Pokemon Catcher. And of course it gets the heads. Who are they taking out? Who? Pheasantipity. Or they're looking to strand me in the active, which, to be fair, they have kind of done. The Professor Sarding to the Raging Bolt. They're digging through the deck. Pokestop. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Get them both a Pokestop and a Switch card. Woof. They're gonna be able to take out Raging... yeah, Raging Bolt can take out... yeah, Raging Bolt can take out the Pheasantipity here. But that costs them all their energy. Could you imagine if we top deck Night Stretcher here? I won't deny, we got absurdly lucky with the Energy Search Professional there. We really did. Okay, looking for the switch. Coin bonus. There's our last Superior Energy Retrieval. Come on, give me Dust Noir. Let me just give them that glimmer of hope. No, of course not. Okay. And then we just... You know what? I'll roll the Pokestop. Why not? Triple goddamn hit. I promise that was not planned. Okay, Superior Energy Retrieval. Get rid of Cancelling Cologne and Rare Candy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to Superior Energy Retrieval again. Get rid of the Earthen Vessel and the Nest Ball. 1 and 2. And we're going to end this. We're going to end this off in spectacular style. Make it rain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 450 damage. That, quite frankly, is how you end a game. And it's also how you finish a stream. With a victory, but also with a spectacular bit of overkill. Because there is no kill like overkill. Wow, and only 20 points off in the Ho-Oh tier. Awesome. And we're up to tier 25 on the Battle Pass. So, to really close off the stream, how's about we go ahead and collect up all those delicious goodies on the Battle Pass. Let me just change the music over from Mirabee's disco theme to Accumula Town. And let's go ahead and do this. So, on tier 13, we've got the Pikachu EX Stellar Terrestrialization coin. Love the outer rim with all the rainbow and stuff. Because here we support all kinds of pride rights. I just wish that was more Poliwhirl, or Politoad, or Poliwag, or anything but Pikachu! On tier 14, we've got a pack of Surging Sparks, and we also have a Miraidon EX illustration rare. Chat, you know what time it is when it comes to pulling booster packs. Hands in the air, give me some BPE. No, not that BPE. Big pull energy. Thank you very much. It's like when I go to a bar. I need big PE, big pull energy. Right, so there's a Miraidon. Lovely looking card. So what are we going to get in the Surging Sparks? What am I looking for? Nothing much. We've got Dedenne. We've got Spheal. We've got Iron Bundle. We've got Reverse Hollow Koraidon with the Unrelenting Onslaught. This was the one I was worried about when we were fighting the Ancient Box deck from before. Very good card, and the fact that it can attack for double colorless now makes it the superior Koraidon. Reverse Hollow Deduction Kit. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put them back in any order, or shuffle them and put them on the bottom of the deck. Spilled River BPE energy for the Genkidama Drayton art. That's what I'm personally looking for. Well, we'll see, won't we? And the rare effects, Latiasi X. A very excellent card to have come out in Surging Sparks. It gives every basic Pokemon on your side of the field no retreat cost. So those big retreat cost Pokemon like Registeel, like Raging Bolt, like give me something else, Iron Hands, they don't have that problem anymore. Very good pack. Genuinely very good pack. Okay then, who's next? Tier number 15, just one pack of Surging Sparks. More BPE. What do we got? We've got Scatterbug. We've got more Lull. We've got Brookshish. I can't pronounce that goddamn name. We've got the Reverse Hollow Walrein. Reverse Hollow Simisear. And the rare of the pack is Tapu Koko. The fucker still has a retreat cost! Look, the first Tapu Kokos that came out, the promo ones, had no retreat cost. That is the standard of which we have been, trained to put every subsequent Tapu Koko against. Every time I see one with a retreat cost, it hurts my soul. Also, prize count Magneton is going to be a good heckin' deck. I'm gonna call it right now, actually. Yeah, 190. Yeah, you can build this up extremely easily. 190 for 3. Yeah, 180. Sorry, 180 for 3. What are you hitting with for 180 that can knock out? Huh. The thing is, though, if you come across an Iron Hands, you get kind of burned. Honestly, Tapu Koko Iron Hands could, with Magneton support, could genuinely be pretty goddamn good. Genuinely could be pretty goddamn good. Okay, tier number 16, 100 crystals and just a Magnemite. Are those even good? The Tapu. Tapu Koko has got potential as a good one prize attacker. As for the other Tapus, I do not know. Okay, tier number 17, another pack of Surging Sparks. What do we got? We got the brand new Donphan. I can't read that. We'll have to look at it later. We got Cyrano. We'll have a look at that in a bit. We got the brand new Surfer. Chill it out, dude. Great card. We'll look at that in a bit. We got the brand new Quavel. Reverse Hollow. We got Shen Power Reverse Hollow. And the rare of the pack is going to be a Palkia. So, let's go through some of the cards I couldn't read. So, we got the brand new Donphan. We've got one Fighting Energy 40, isn't affected by any effects. It's a decent shred. And then you got Guard Rolling, 120, discard 2. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon will take 100 less damage from attacks. The only problem you have is you need to be able to continuously build up Donphan. There is an easy way of doing this, there's a difficult way of doing this. The difficult way is always finding DCE, the easy way is using Garganacl. Palkia is nothing too special. Quavel is pretty good, but it's a stage 2. It's a bit of a pain in the neck to get into play. Yeah. It's like a Bibarel with a restriction. Shen Power's not great. Then you got the new Cyrano. You put a search your deck for 3 Pokemon EX, reveal and put them into your hand. You could see this being teched into Raging Bolt in the future. You got Surfer. Hang 10, dude. Switch your active with one of your benched. If you do, draw until you have 5 cards in hand. Really good card, actually. I'm not going to lie. Tier number 18 gives you 100 credits and a Magneton. The set's full of legendaries, and every single set's got some legendaries in it. But yeah, that's just the new Magneton that accelerates energy by knocking itself out. You're gonna see it for a bit. Tier number 19 gives us another pack of Surging Sparks. Come on, give us something we can sink our teeth into. We have the brand new Delmise that I need to get for the girlfriend, the wonderful, amazing, beautiful, incredible girlfriend. We need to get more Delmise, more Lull. Tera Orb, Reverse Hollow Bronzor, Reverse Hollow Bouffalant, not the right one though, and the other pack is the brand new Durant EX. Okay, that's something we can definitely stick our pincers into. So Durant EX has got the ability, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to your bench during your turn, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And then you got Vengeful Crush, 120 plus 30 for every prize card your opponent has taken. I do not know how you make Durant work as a deck in and of itself, but somebody will find a way. You got brand new Bouffalant, ready to ram. Keep your dirty jokes to yourself. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, even if it is knocked out, you put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Very cool. And other than that, just the new Delmise. Rescue Kedge. Put up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, and Annihilating Anchor. Before doing damage, discard all tool cards from your opponent's active. Niche, cool artwork, but it's only a binder filler. Tier number 20 gives you an illustration rare Iron Hands EX, as well as another pack of Surging Sparks. I'm not the biggest fan of the alternate art, to be quite fair. I much prefer the full art. And here we go, we've got Gimmighoul. The brand new Fluttermane, not as good as the other one. We've got another Magneton. We've got a Reverse Hollow Applin, cute card, very cute card. Reverse Hollow Mesprit. And the other pack is going to be a Landorus. Ugh, I hate Landorus so much. VGC is all I'll say. Move all damage counters when you bench ancient Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Of course, this is supposed to work alongside Roaring Moon EX, but it's very rare Roaring Moon EX will, survive Frenzied Gouging, you know what I mean? Tier 21 gives you 100 crystals. This is just to purchase your, ETBs and stuff. Tier number 22 gives you a golden Gravity Mountain. I did say that, right? Gravity Mountain and another pack of Surging Sparks. Gravity Mountain punishes Stage 2 Pokemon. And here we go, talking of Stage 2s, we got Center Scorch, Oranguru, Paldean Tauros Fighting Variant, Yanovian Stunfisk, the Full Art Vibrava, very nice, and the other pack is going to be, and talking of Stage 2s, the brand new Gastrodon. So long as a Gastrodon is on your bench, Stage 2 Pokemon do not have abilities. This is going to go into Snorlax. 100%. Well, Snorlax / Control, but Snorlax is like the name for Control. But yeah, if I know my opponent's gonna be playing something like Lugia or something, it's a case of quick get down 2 to 3 Shellos and quick get 2 Gastrodon to hand. I like the fact that the artwork features them both, to be fair, because I'm always much more of a fan of the blue and the green as opposed to the pink and the brown. Anything else? Yep, the Vibrava. Vibrava's very nice. The Oranguru's interesting. The Center Scorch, 30 to each of your bench Pokemon. That's not great. Tier number 23 gives us a Pikachu deck box. I wish it was Politoed. Tier number 24 gives us 2 copies of Switch Cart and 1 Surging Sparks pack. Come on, some more BPE. We want some more BPE, baby. Come on. What do we got? We got a more Lull. We got Deduction Kit. We got Appleton. Reverse Hollow Togepi. Okay, illustration rare Lavesta. Girlfriend loves Lavesta. And we got the brand new Terapagos. Okay, Appleton, is this gonna... yeah, no, that does not go into Rich Drago. We've got Tera, we've got Prism Charge. Search up your deck for 3 basic energies of different types. Attach them to your Tera Pokemon in any way you like. This is going to benefit basics. This is going to benefit basics because you really don't want to be doing this on turn 3. Okay? You really do not want to be doing that on turn 3. The illustration rare, Lavesta. Absolutely lovely. Girlfriend loves Lavesta. I may have to get this for her. Anything else? No, we've already seen everything else. Cool. And the final booster pack for the night is Tier 25's 1 Surging Sparks. What do we got? We got Alolan Diglett, Togepi, Unovian Braviary. We got the brand new Relor. We got Cantonian Ninetales Reverse Hollow, and the rare! Oh, what a disappointment. Shenpao closes us out. Boo. I do like Alolan Dug Trio. Dug Trio and Diglett. I did like them both. I even tried to make them work in their inaugural generation. Not the biggest fan of Relor. The other one that does 30 can at least be useful. Because A, it has more HP, and B, it actually does damage and can hit for weakness against something very weak. You know, Braviary, I mean, it's interesting, but isn't really playable. Fire, I mean, there are worse versions of this attack, but it's not something you want to really be evolving into. But yeah, no, that's gonna close it out. Right then. Okay then, that's going to close off the stream. Thank you all very, very much for watching tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. As always, I cannot believe, and I'm super, super happy with the changes done to the ranked ladder. The fact that you just keep gaining points now and never ever lose them is such a motivating factor. And I'll try saying that again without a posh accent. It's such a motivating factor. Okay, to put in because the thing is, I did try the ranked ladder a couple of times with a halfway decent deck. I did my best, and by the time it closed off, I was stuck in the Houndoom tier because I kept winning, losing, and just could not get up to the Alakazam. It was so demotivating. So for the longest time, I've just been casual and just said, yeah, fuck the ranked ladder. But now that now that the ranked ladder does nothing but reward you, you still have to earn that reward, but you don't get punished for losing. That is nice. It's very, very nice. It genuinely is. Because that now gives more people the opportunity to get up to Arceus and earn all of these delicious prizes right here. Because I guarantee you, not even 50% of people on the rank ladder actually reach that. And I'm giving myself a wide berth there, just like when I try and squeeze through any sort of corridor. So, I can't be, hopefully I can't be too wrong. I will say as well, I bought myself a new wallet today off of eBay, an official GameCube wallet. I'm super, super happy about that because, you know, I am a big GameCube individual. So, yeah, the fact that I was able to get that wallet for a halfway decent price, very, very nice. But anyway, chat, anyway, that is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Please take care of yourselves. I'm going to drop links one more time in the chat below, or to the side, or wherever it is that your chat may be. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., interact with an amazing community, the Ingots. Get it? Because you need iron ingots to make steel. Somebody found that funny. But yes, if you too want to be part of the Ingots, join the Discord server. There's a few rules you got to obey, you know, like don't be a dick, no homophobic, transphobic comments, etc., etc. But yeah, other than that, we're all chill. We like talking about stuff. We like talking about games in general, Pokemon. and we also like having a good laugh with each other. And if you want to go back in time and watch a bunch of old Captain Steel cringe, you know, PTCGL, back when that was the client, our Leaf Green playthrough, / Nuzlocke, our Legends Arceus playthrough. I'll be uploading our Pokemon Violet playthrough too very, very soon. We've also done Warframe on the channel. We've also done Royal Land Shake Dimension on the playthrough. Super Smash Brothers also. You know, it's a great big variety channel. So, you know, go ahead. More like Legend Kidnapper. Yes, of course, Legend Kidnapper. He did it twice. They did it twice. But yes, if you want to go back in time and watch a bunch of old Captain Steel cringe. And also, the Warframes are usually not cringe because they do feature the incredible VL. You know exactly where to find us on that YouTube channel. If you could also hit the channel with a subscription and hit that notification bell to see when we go to see you know, new video uploads, that would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much. Right then, chat. Right then. That brings an end to the stream. Have yourself a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care. And above all else, chat. And if you know the saying of the channel, please say it with me. When life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat and you make it feel the steel. Make it feel the steel. We are back. Friday. We're going to be back on Friday. I'm going to be busy tomorrow evening. So we're going to be back on Friday with another stream. Now what of? I don't know yet. So keep your eyes peeled on the Discord server to see when we go live and what with. Chat, thank you very much for being here tonight. It really does make me very, very happy to see you all. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Ooh, we've got 4 viewers. Do you know what that means, chat? That means I'm going to have a quick look and see who's streaming and send a raid if somebody I like is. Captain JJ. Hells yeah, we're going to send you over to Captain JJ is what we're going to do. Captain JJ currently is doing Gran Turismo 7. He is one of the... I think he is in the top, like, top percentages of Gran Turismo drivers. I know he's a very, very good F-Zero 99 driver, if that's also your thing. So if you're big into F-Zero / F-Zero 99, go ahead and give him a follow from that. Right then, let's set up that raid. Let's send you on over. Chat, as I said before, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening. When we raid, use the message, feel the steel, to let JJ know that we've jumped over to him. As I say, thank you very much for tonight. Have yourself a good evening, chat, and take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.